Welcome back, everybody, to part number 4 of my Crystal Palace career mode save. When you were last with me, you saw me lose 2 games, one to Liverpool, one to Chelsea. I will tell you that we have turned our fortunes around, and I'm not exactly quite sure how it happened. I fiddled with the tactics a little bit, went to more of a counter-attacking strategy for our tactics, and then also just put on a little bit more of a deeper passing, a little bit longer passing rather than the short passing. And it's actually seemed to work quite well against some of these really good teams here. So Arsenal, we beat them 1-0, and we honestly absolutely deserved to win this game. If you look at the XG, we absolutely shut them down. A goal just before halftime by Matea absolutely devastated Arsenal, and we pulled away with a 1-0 win. Again, it really wasn't even close. Arsenal did not have very many good opportunities to score, so really thrilled about that victory. We absolutely then went to Newcastle, went up to St. James's Park, and absolutely destroyed, and I say destroyed, we FM'd them. We barely had any opportunities, and we managed to pull away with a 1-0 win. Just a shot at the very beginning by Berg. If I remember, it was off of a corner, just a nice little volley into the box, and Berg just tucked it away home. It was a very nice goal, but we did not deserve to win this game whatsoever, as you can see by the XG, number of shots on target. It was a lucky win, but we're going to take it. Any points that we can manage at this point in the season, we are going to absolutely take and have a smile on our face. And then game against United, it was very, very close run thing. Not a very exciting game, but a 0-0 draw. Again, very competitive match, very even keel in regards to the XG, shots on target, and even possession. So I was very, very thrilled with our defensive effort. And it's kind of funny, if you actually look at the table, we look like a little bit of an anomaly here, just based off of the number of goals that we have scored compared to the number of goals that we have conceded. We've played 8 games, we've scored 3 and allowed 6. And you look at some of the other teams, I'm looking at Wolves like right above us. They've scored almost 7 times as many goals as we have, allowed nearly 3 times as many. So if you're looking for an exciting save, I mean, go take a look at the Wolves save in this universe, because it is quite a much more interesting save than the one that we've got going on. We've scored 3 goals and we've won 3 games. I don't know how to explain it. This is a bizarre save for me for Football Manager. But if we take a look at the fixtures today, we are going to be taking on Fulham in our first game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team here. So a couple of changes from the last couple of times. We did have Matea up top. We're going to go ahead and try Edouard again. He has not been playing particularly well for us in this save. No goals at all in the Premier League, and just has not been performing the way I would like him to. If that's the case, Matea is definitely going to be up top and replacing, I think, during the transfer window, and it may not be during the January transfer window, but here a little bit later on, we will need to up our striker game. That is, I think, one of the things that we are lacking, and the reason why we've only scored 3 goals this season. But if you take a look, the defensive line here has been absolutely fantastic for us, with very, very high ratings in just the last 5 games. So again, we're going to start this game. Henderson back in goal. You look for a defensive line of Mitchell, Gahey, Anderson, and Richards. Berg is going to be leading our defensive midfield. Lerma and Ahamada up in center mid, and then Eze and Ayew on my wingers, and then Edouard up top. Again, no hesitation for bringing in Matea. He's been the one scoring goals, not Edouard. So we'll go ahead and submit this team and see exactly how we do against Fulham. I'm hoping we can keep our good run of form. Cannot talk today. Hopefully we can keep our good run of form as we continue against some of the teams that are not near the top of the league. A game against Fulham is going to be competitive, but I think we definitely have an opportunity to take it to Fulham and hopefully get a good win here. They are not playing particularly well, as evident by the recent form, but hopefully, like I said, we can take advantage of that and get a couple of goals here. Really open up the floodgates for our goal scoring. Again, 3 goals in 8 games is not going to get you very far in the Premier League, but what is nice is that we've only allowed 6. So, again, if we can just kind of keep things going, open up the floodgates for some scoring here, I think things are going to turn out really, really well for us. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Not much going on in the first part of the game here. We've got some corner. We got a possession. We've got quite a bit of possession here the first half. Eze's taking a knock. Looks like he wants to come off. That is fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. The one player that we cannot substitute, that we do not have any substitutions for, we are going to have to take off, and Fulham scores. It's a very interesting thing on camera versus off camera. I mean, it just seems like Henderson does not want to play well when the microphone's on. Iwobi, that is just it's a well-placed shot, but Henderson needs to do better there to be able to stop that. I do not like already being down 1-0 at this point in the game. Gehi to Lerma. Looks like we've got possession here. Gehi up to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to take it down the line to Eze, who has a knock, seems to have recovered a little bit from that. Amada to Berg. Berg over the top to Ayew. Slot that home, please. Oh, good save by Leno. Those are the type of opportunities that we have been creating more lately since I changed the tactic, but we need to be slotting those home. And again, I think a big part of that has to do that we just don't have the offensive firepower. Now, we do have some players that are coming back from injury that might help with that, but in the grand scheme of things, we just need to be scoring more goals, and we're just simply not doing that. Possession here, Berg to Eze, and it looks like it's just tipped over. I thought it might have been deflected, but apparently not, and that is a goal kick for Fulham. Again, 1-0 Fulham here, about 25 minutes into the first half here. We're going to keep Eze on. Looks like he's recovered from his knock. But again, we're just not doing anything offensively. We're getting opportunities. We're just not slotting anything home. Looks like we got a corner here. Mitchell puts it into the box. Nobody can get on the header for that. Mitchell back into the box. Edouard can't get a head on it, and it's back to Eze on the left-hand side. Takes it down the line. Eze and just fires it right to Leno, who keeps the ball and looks to distribute. Leno over the top. Gehi seems to get the ball back to Ayew. Ayew down the line. Again, why are we taking these shots from so far out? Do I have long shots on? If I do, that needs to change. No, we don't. We have hit early crosses. So, not sure why those shots are being taken. Again, we're getting opportunities. We are just not slotting the ball home. Edouard, just score a freaking goal. My God. Sorry. It's just frustrating. Eze with the corner. In the box. Somebody get a header on it. Thank you. Just kidding. Oh, good save by Leno there. Gosh. You think you have an opportunity to score, and nothing takes place. We'll remove the hit early crosses because we've not been able to get ahead on anything today. Again, just poor finishing. One opportunity, it just reminds me back of the, was it the Arsenal game or the Chelsea? I think it was the Chelsea game. They had one shot on goal. They slotted it home. We've had multiple opportunities to score goals and just cannot get it done. They've been absolutely terrible so far. We're going to make some changes here. Edouard, you've done nothing. Matea on for Edouard. Eze, again, just looks bad. Schlupp, at least we have an opportunity to replace Eze with somebody who's good here. So Schlupp will come in. Hopefully that fires up the offense just a little bit, but I am very disappointed in a winnable game against Fulham. So hopefully the second half looks a little bit better, but again, we'll just have to see what comes of it. Schlupp down the left-hand side here, already looking better than Eze. Looks to get past his man, but it goes out for a throw to Palace. And we lose the highlight there. So, again, we're creating these opportunities. Oh, that's fine. Whatever our assistant manager says, we'll just go with that. It looks like we're creating opportunities. We're just not getting anything home. Again, one shot against, one goal allowed. Maybe Henderson's the problem. You know, as I think back and reflect a little bit, maybe Henderson's the one we need to be replacing. Maybe Johnstone needs a little bit of an opportunity in goal. I do not know. Looks like Fulham have the ball now. Iwobi, former Arsenal player, if I'm not mistaken, gets the ball up, and to Wilson on the right-hand side here is going to fire at the box. This is going to be a goal. Oh, hey, who knew Henderson has the ability to make a save? I did not know that was the case. Wow. Fantastic. Our goalkeeper can actually do something constructive with his hands. Goal kick for Crystal Palace. 20 minutes left in the game. We're down 1-0. We need a goal here. Playing out from the back. Oh, take your sweet time. It's not like we're down a goal or anything. Oh, wonderful pass. Gehi just immediately turns the ball over. Mitchell. Gehi. Move the ball, please. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely love that. You know what? We're going to go positive here. We've had control of the ball. We need to score a goal. We're going to demand more. Not going to matter. Nothing's going to happen here. We're going to lose 1-0. Just like we've done the last several games. Oh, Henderson's injured. Great. I say that sarcastically. I'm not thrilled that Henderson is injured. Oh, I like how he just runs up as if, oh, I'm supposed to be in goal. Great. We're going to lose this game. And it's absolutely frustrating. I don't understand how we can go and beat Arsenal, and I don't understand how we go and lose to Fulham. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's very rare I'm at a loss for words, but I do not understand how they get one shot on goal and it goes in the back of the net. And it's just like the Chelsea game. I do not understand. I don't understand at all. I guess that's the nature of soccer. That's the nature of football, right? You're going to win the games you're not supposed to win and lose the games you're supposed to win. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And we're going to have to do something about this. What happened today? We're prepared to play today. Simply enough. Man. What happened to Henderson here? Broken wrist. Great. Great. Our star goalkeeper is out. Right. Okay. Make some changes. Maybe we'll just go back to the way we played against Arsenal and the way we played against Newcastle. And hopefully we can actually start scoring goals. Be back with you in just a couple moments. All right, we are back and ready to go. Home game against Brentford today. Again, very winnable game. We just need to execute in front of goal. We cannot be FM'd time and time again, where they're getting one or two shots on goal. It goes in the back of the net. We create multiple opportunities and just cannot score. So only real change here. I'm actually pretty pleased with the defense and how they're playing so far. Obviously, Johnstone has to come in for Henderson, who picked up a wrist injury in the last game against Fulham. But we're also going to take Edouard off. He's not scoring goals. We'll put Matea in and see if that changes anything. I did have a word with Edouard about his recent form. Needs to buck up and actually start scoring goals. Played a lot of games for us this year. Absolutely no goals scored whatsoever. Even the XG is very, very poor for somebody who should be as good as Edouard. As I mentioned before, it looks like in the transfer window, we are going to have to look for a striker here to hopefully reverse our fortunes and start scoring goals here. So again, game against Brentford, very winnable game here, even though Brentford are doing quite well. They are just outside of the European spots. Tactical meeting. Just need to make sure that we keep being good defensively, but just slot a ball home. I feel like it's been ages since I've scored, and more importantly, ages since I've scored on camera. So hopefully we can get some goals here today and start reversing our fortunes here. All right, Palace versus, not Fulham, Palace versus Brentford. I can't even remember what game we're playing. We have to win our home games. No excuses. We've got to start winning these games. So attacking focus, probably, who knows? It's probably going to end up, we're not going to score any goals and we'll allow one. But let's, what, Joe? Optimism. Be optimistic. We're going to do great today. We're going to do fantastic things. Look at us with the football. We passed the football. We're going to score with the football today. I got a good feeling, positive vibes, send positive vibes into the video, Joe, and you will win. Yeah. Turn the ball over immediately. Hey, look at that, a highlight. Very exciting. Oh, Ahamada to Anderson. Are we going to work the back line or are we going to push forward? Oh, we're going to work back. Johnstone up to Gahey. Gahey looks, can't find anybody. Ooh, Ahamada. Oh, Matea, please score. Nope. Of course you're not going to score. You had a clear-cut opportunity in front of the goal. Nope, you're not going to score. We do get a corner, though. Tariq Mitchell to take the corner. In the box, and it's cleared out. Ahamada down the line, put it back into the box. Nobody's there, and the ball goes out for a throw-in for Crystal Palace. Well, looks like we continue the highlight. Mitchell to Matea. Matea, Berg, Lerma in the box. Ahamada, just do something. Again, I like the offensive prowess. I like the fact that we're in front of goal. I like the fact we're taking opportunities, but we have got to get one in the back of the net. Mitchell, Ayew, over the top. Nobody there. Flecken. I need to sign Flecken. I just like the sound of that. Flecken in goal. Plays the ball to, looks like Henry on the left-hand side, and Brentford looking to move the ball up the field. We saw to Da Silva. I'm just going to stop saying names for players I do not know. I apologize to any Brentford fans that are out there. Oh, seem to be maintaining possession quite well. We need the ball. God, every time! Why do we suck? Ah! First shot, first goal. I don't understand. I don't understand how we can be so good defensively. I feel like every team has scored every goal off of every shot they've taken so far this season. It's like one shot allowed, one goal. I don't know what we're doing wrong. It's like every time they get one chance to score, they fire it in the back of the net. We get 20 chances to score. We can't. I'm so frustrated. Like, what else can we do? Is that going to score a goal? Are you going to score goals by firing balls 30 yards out? God, I need something to calm me down. Oh, hey, at least there was a shot close to being on target. That's nice. I feel like I'm just this sarcastic, angry person. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. It's what every parent tells their child when they do something stupid. Again, that could have just as easily gone to the back of the net. I do not understand. God, that should be the title of this freaking video, is I do not understand. How do we reach to greater heights? I do not know. I don't know what we're doing wrong. Oh, I feel like such a failure. How could somebody who managed a 500 record coaching JV soccer be this bad at coaching Premier League team? How do we not score goals? Like, it's just bad. We're going to work the ball in the box. Because clearly what we're doing is not working. We've got to get better goal-scoring opportunities. Brentford with corner. Oh, God, how is that not 2-0? We got so lucky. As they just take the ball down to the corner. Just take it. Take it. Nope. That's good. We'll just slow up the play here. That's fine. I really don't care as long as the ball goes in the back of the net. No, of course not. Of course, because that would require us to actually score a goal. I don't understand. This is pitiful. This is depressing. Oh, that was... Yes. Yes. Point blank. Point blank. Can't put the ball in the back of the net. I couldn't buy a goal if I had $1 billion. We've created so many opportunities. I say so many. We've created like 2 opportunities, but that's so many compared to what we've done previously. Brentford with the corner. Oh, good save by Johnstone. Again, I mean, the floodgates have opened a little bit, but we have to do something to score goals. We have to do something. Because we cannot keep allowing one goal off of one shot and continue to lose. We have to put balls in the back of the net or we are not going to win games. Halftime, again, leading XG, leading shots, leading everything. We're down 1-0. I'm going to throw a water bottle. You've been terrible. Oh, be furious. Good, good. Get angry. Do something. Instead of being garbage, maybe do something for once. I know, right? You've not been good. And you've not been good. Maybe that little pep talk for Edouard will fire him up. Maybe he'll score a goal second half. I doubt it. This has to be the most boring Football Manager content of all time because we can't win. We're not scoring goals. If we score a goal on camera, I will do a backflip. You won't see it, but I will do a backflip if we can actually score a goal. I don't know, maybe we need to press more. Do something. Gosh. It's like watching paint dry. Except watching paint dry, you actually accomplish something because you painted a room. Are you with the ball? Down the line. Do something. Do football. Berg. Oh! That was almost on target. I sound like I'm coaching JV again. Oh, that was close to the goal. My God, at least you're moving play in the correct direction. You're not going backwards. Oh my God. Demand more. Do something. Go attacking. Brentford here, playing the ball back to Flecken. Flecken to Collins. Looks like they're trying to make something offensive happen here. I like the Palace are pressing a little bit. That's nice. Nice to see a little bit of pressure on Brentford rather than just letting them just toss the football around. Jensen down the line. Whew. Probably should have been a goal there. Striker should have done a little bit better. We need to do a little bit better here. It's 80 minutes in. I have not made any substitutions. We got to make a couple more. We've got to do something offensively here. Tired of losing. Tired of losing. It feels like that's all we do is just lose. You know, some people, all they do is win. All we do is lose, no matter what. Schlepp for IU. Schlepp for Eze, rather. Yeah, I bet you're frustrated. I'd be frustrated too if I played like garbage. Get Hughes on. Something needs to happen. Please. I don't know what to do. It's the same thing over and over again. Literally the last 4 games I've shown you, I feel like we've lost 1-0. Again, we have better opportunities. We just can't score a goal. I don't think we've scored a goal on camera in forever. I'm far from pleased with that result. You've played terribly. I don't know what to do. We've got to start scoring goals, and we've got to start beating these teams that are on our level. Like, this has just been bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize to everybody. I'm sorry you've had to watch this. Not that anybody's actually watching anyways, but this has been terrible. Right. Next time, I don't know, somewhere in December. I got to figure this out. This has been bad. I don't understand how we beat Arsenal, how we beat Newcastle, and lose 2 games against teams that we should be beating. 3 games coming up here. Really, up until Tottenham, these are all very winnable games. So hopefully we can turn our form back around again and start winning. Hopefully I can actually show you a goal. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Be good. Go score some goals because Lord knows I can't. Bye.